This is a full moon reading for Scorpio for the month of July. So first of all, a good shuffle. Just laying down your 10 cards on the table. So let's see what's been going on here. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time. So the card I get is the 8 of Swords in the reversed position. So the first thing I get here with the number 8 is something rather karmic is going on here. Okay, there's a lot of like blowing hot and cold. There's a lot of coming and going. I just sense a lot of extremes here. It's like you're being pulled one way and then the other. I mean, these swords in the ground do appear like the bars to a prison. So you do feel trapped. Okay, it's like you're trying to find a way forward, but you keep getting pulled back to square one. Okay, it is a bit like being in Groundhog Day, where you kind of sort of repeat the same day over and over again. But like Groundhog Day, you are learning like within that same day, and there will be this breakthrough coming up where you find the key and you manage to move to a new day, which is much better. In fact, looking at the card, you're tied up, you're blindfolded, but since the card is reversed, it's like this rope dropping off, and then you can take the blindfold off, turn around and see there's actually a gap between two of the swords. So it's very much about you starting to take action around a situation. You know, enough is enough. This has been going on far too long. You know, the days have turned into weeks and the weeks have turned into months, and even the months into years here. Okay, I do sense this water here. Okay, so there's a strong sense of this healing process which you're going through at the moment. Okay, I do sense it to be emotional but also psychological as well. Card crossing is the 4 of Cups. It's like you're being offered something emotionally which you don't want. Okay, it's just over and over again. So it could well be the wrong types of approaching you, or someone is being quite, I say, nasty towards you. They're just making you feel like sort of like very upset. And you do feel bogged down like within this situation. It's like you can't see the wood for the trees here. Okay, but again, there's a strong sense of you taking action. Okay, stepping back, being able to see the bigger picture, being able to see what needs to be done, and then there's going to be this breakthrough coming up for you. Yeah, so very much confirmation here, the 9 of Wands. It goes very deep because, again, I'm getting these bars. But this is a wand card, which is spiritual, where swords are more about the mind here. Okay, so it does go very deep, and you have been hurt deeply, you know, in the past here, very deep at a soul level, I feel here, because I do see like this bandage around your head here, which indicates these psychological, like these psychological hurts, but it goes much deeper than that. There's a lot of looking back to something here. But again, you know, if you look at the card, you've got these sticks in the ground. There's a gap between two of the sticks. You've taken a stick to actually form a gap. So again, it kind of shows you starting to do some work on yourself here. Okay, it stems from the past. Okay, but you're not quite there yet. That's what I get here. You're like on the cusp. That's what I get here. You're like at the tipping point between these challenges and something much better, but it comes about through your own hard work and action. So I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, absolute confirmation. It's very much this feeling of the world shifting from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands here. It shows more security, more certainty, or even more commitment ahead for you. It's also something here about receiving some money, but it's not worked for. So it could be around some type of win. It could be around some kind of settlement. There's this feeling of you waiting on some money and it's going to arrive here. Okay, you may not be expecting it, but you may be asking for it. You know, in that sense, it could be something like a win or something like that. So something which you're kind of sort of wanting, but you may not be expecting it. And it's going to kind of come out of the blue. That's what I get here. So you may well have lost hope around this situation. But it's like Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, everything's going to work out for the best. So at the moment, with the gold card here, I've got the Emperor reversed. Shows you feeling very unsettled, very insecure. It shows you wanting more certainty, more commitment, which is shown by the Ace of Pentacles. It's just ahead for you. Okay, it's just like this cusp, this difficult time. It's like the darkest hours just before the dawn. You know, it's one step back to leap 2 steps forward. The moon card in the subconscious shows you feeling very emotional. Again, you're being pulled one way and then the other. It's like these extremes. You could well have been having some nightmares or some vivid dreams here. It's like you try to move forward, then you just end up back at square one. But like I was talking about earlier with Groundhog Day, there is going to be this breakthrough. Okay, you are going to find the key to move into something much more settled, as shown by the Ace of Pentacles. So the advice card is shown by the Magician card. It's all about action. It's all about manifestation. It's about fine-tuning your manifestation skills. Okay, so you put out your good intentions to the universe in the form of prayers, wishes, or intentions, and it could well be often you back it up with worry, fear, doubt, lack of belief, and it kind of sort of it blocks your kind of sort of wishes like sort of manifesting. Okay, or you may get back a mishmash of what you want, not exactly what you want. So there's a strong sense of fine-tuning there. But it's not just that time when you pray or you put out your intentions. It's also during the day, your thoughts. There's a strong sense of the need to watch your thoughts. You know, a strong sense of the need to face up to your inner demons. And by inner demons, I mean face up to your fears, your worries, your doubts. And then get them sorted out once and for all. Next card is what's on the outside. So I've got the 5 of Swords. So it does show battles, you know, around you here. Okay. But looking at the card, it shows you holding 3 swords. There's 2 swords on the ground, so it does show you coming out on top here. So even though you've lost many battles, okay, it shows you are going to win the war here. You are going to come out on top. I do see some people walking away, which are so-called friends. It's like they were showing up for how they really were, but I get better rid here, okay? Things are on the up with this card, okay? It's moving towards this Ace of Pentacles, which is all about security. So your hopes and your fears is the 10 of Pentacles. That's all about security, okay? But at the moment, you're feeling quite insecure and unstable with what's been happening, okay? So in a sense, you're kind of like secure within the insecurity, okay? It's like the status quo, okay? So you do fear change, but what's coming ahead for you is like security within the security. And you can't get any better than that, okay? There's going to be better communication here with somebody as well. It's like this archway. You're going to go through this archway, so it's like symbolic to something much better here. Yeah, I mean, the 6 of Swords reversed does indicate something being revealed to you, which leaves you in no doubt about a situation, which then enables you to move forward. Okay, it could well be that you've been given someone or situation and the benefit of the doubt, but you're left in no doubt that it's time to let go and move forward. So initially it can be difficult. It can throw up all these challenges, but don't forget the darkest hour is just before the dawn. So don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.